Team 9.
I'm about to read to you a veteran's last words. Simple things that everyone else takes for granted are nearly impossible for me. I cannot laugh or cry. I can barely leave the house. I derive no pleasure from any activity. Everything simply comes down to passing time until I can sleep again. Now, to sleep forever seems to be the most merciful thing.
Over 8,000 veterans take their lives every year. As you can see, we have sets of boots put out here. 22 boots. Just imagine 22 soldiers standing in those boots. By the end of the day, they'll all be dead. They'll take their own lives to suicide. 22 veterans take their lives every single day. We have over 100,000 veterans here in the Dallas County area. And what help do we have for those veterans? The VA. And how long does it take to get into an appointment to the VA? 50 days. That's right, 50 days, almost 2 months to get a mental health appointment here at the VA clinic in Dallas. That's too long for some veterans. So today, for some veterans, the worst wounds are the ones you can't even see. Over 300,000 veterans struggle with PTSD from things they've seen and done in Iraq. They struggle every day when they come back, reliving some of the experiences that they've had. Some of them cannot cope with this, and they ultimately choose to take their own lives. There is more military suicides last year than combat deaths in Iraq and Afghanistan altogether. The U.S. military suicide rate is the highest it's ever been in the last 10 years. Military suicides account for over 20% of the nation's suicides. And what help do we have for them? We tell them to go wait 50 days to get help. Today, we're going to propose some programs, some events that's going to help raise awareness and give those soldiers the help that they truly deserve. My name is Josh Shackleton. I'm a Special Projects Manager at USAA.
I'm Mercedes, and I'm the marketing at USAA.
I'm Melanie, and I'm the financial analyst at USAA.
I'm Sheridan, and I'm the head of human resources at USAA, and we are USAA. Our mission is to facilitate financial security for its members, its associates, and their families by providing a full range of competitive financial products and services. In so doing, we seem to be the provider of choice for our military community. We were founded in 1922 by 25 Army officers who decided to come together and insure each other's automobiles. Today, we provide a number of products and services, which include insurance, banking, investments, and more. As Josh mentioned, veteran suicide rates are astounding. So we partnered up with an organization called 22 Kill to help stop this tragedy that's befallen our nation.
All right, so 22 Kill is a local organization here in the Dallas area. What its main mission is to honor and support veterans. They do that by raising awareness and putting into public some of these issues that have bestowed some of our veterans. They also try to break down the stereotypes that people may have about veterans. So we want to take this opportunity to pair up with an organization that has a strong foothold in this area to use their support as well to raise additional awareness about what we're going to do. And so we believe that they'll be a great asset to us in our program and event that Mercedes is about to talk about right now.
The event we're going to have to really kick off the program and help raise awareness is March for Lives. It's a short rucksack march. You don't have to march. You can walk, run, whatever you want to do. It's going to be at Clyde Warren Park on Veterans Day. It kind of advertises itself because it is on Veterans Day and everyone's a little more apt to help out. encourage the whole family to come. Throw your kids in the rucksack. There's no excuses not to come. There's going to be hot dogs, Cokes and whatnot, so free food anyways. It's just a great time to really talk about the program, help raise awareness, and hopefully get a bunch of volunteers. The marketing to get awareness out for the program and the event is we're going to hit up gyms, bars, and barbershops, because where do we get our games, our haircut, and our beer? Also, you got to go to the grocery store, so we will be advertising at local grocery stores because we got to eat. Also, hospitals, so we can get, when you get your shots, you'll have that there, or if you're going to get help, you'll see that there's also other places where you don't have to wait 50 days to get help. And of course, the recruiters, because they're always great about helping us as well. And of course, to stay up to date with the newest trends, we have the social media apps, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. We also have a hashtag out for both the event and the program, hashtag March for Lives, and hashtag Protect Our Heroes. So that will also help get awareness out. USAA, we are also going to have a little link in our emails that we send out, as well as on our website. And we're about to get a button, press 9 for more information. How cool is that? And we have an app in the works. All the kinks aren't worked out with the safety and whatnot, but it's going to be called Battle Buddy. It'll be ready in 2016 around Veterans Day. It's an app that kind of places counselors with veterans, or just veterans with other veterans. So you have somebody to talk to, somebody to hang out with, somebody to go get a haircut with or grab a beer. Also, USAA is going to finance a military psychologist to counsel the volunteers and select USAA staff. With that, with part of the staff, they will be trained and somewhat on call when they're working the banking. So that'll kind of help just have the extra help. And who better to counsel than a military psychologist that's already talked to those struggling veterans? And Melanie's going to talk about the budget.
So right now we're going to have shirts and hats that are going to be passed out to all the children and family members. That's going to cost USAA $500. And our flyers and cards that are going to be, of course, like Mercedes says, in like the bars, the hospitals, and is going to cost $200. And then we have our website for maintenance, like all of our social media apps and social media platforms are going to cost us $700. For food and drinks that are going to be provided at March for Life event, it's going to cost $2,000. And then for the different activities that are going to happen throughout the event and after at Clyde Warren Park, it's going to cost $2,500. To rent out Clyde Warren Park is going to cost $3,000. And our total budget is going to be $8,900. We are asking you, the Dallas Regional Chambers, to match $4,450. But I can't stress this enough. How can you put a price on someone who protects our freedom every day?
All right, so to recap what we're basically doing here, we're going to have a two-part program here. The first was the March for Life event at Clyde Warner Park. Get everyone out there, raise awareness, get support, kind of throw out the idea on what's really going on. Let the public know what's going on. And then additionally, what we're going to do, USA is going to sponsor to have a military psychologist come in. We're going to allow them to train up some of our select employees at our company so that our employees can engage with our customers, those military customers here in the Dallas area, in case they need that additional support. We'll also allow volunteers to go ahead and engage in that program as well. But that way we can actually save lives in this specific Dallas area. We do have a location downtown Dallas. I'm not sure if any of you have seen it, but we'll have someone on staff there 24/7 in case someone needs to be engaged in a crisis situation. We have that one-on-one individual available. So basically, what I'm suggesting here and today is that education plus support is going to save our military veterans' lives. And how do I know that this works? Well, I'll tell you what. These boots right here, these are my boots. I'm a U.S. Army veteran. I served 2 tours to Iraq. And I'll be the first to say after my second tour, I wasn't the same. I struggled after I got out of the military. I didn't know what to do. I had thoughts, I had feelings that just wouldn't go away, and I didn't know how to control those thoughts. And I was at a pretty dark place in my life. And I didn't want to live no more. But luckily for me, my friend came up to me and said, Josh, come with me. Said, come with me to this group. And I did. And it was a veteran support group. And they gave me the support I needed. They educated me on what the heck was going on with my head, why I was feeling the way I was doing, and how to help me fix those problems. And you know what? My boots aren't on this table right now because my life was saved from a program just like the one that we're presenting here to you today. So I do know that education plus support is going to save military lives. I'm a testament to that. So I have one final question for all of you. Are you ready to save lives?
Any questions?
Why do volunteers need counseling?
Good question. Preston just asked, why do volunteers need counseling? Short story of my own. I had just gotten back from my last deployment, and I was hanging out with my sister-in-law in her garage. There was a loud boom, so I hit the floor, covered my ears, and it just really rattled me. My sister-in-law thought this was the funniest thing she'd ever seen in her life. And after that, a few times, she would pop off loud noises just to see me hit the floor and be terrified. And I mean, this is embarrassing. It's embarrassing for anybody, and it's degrading. And when you have to go through something like that, and the people that are supposed to embrace you, tell you it's okay, aren't, it's hard. And so, to answer your question, they need to be counseled because some people don't find the same things funny that other people do. And although some of you still might think that's funny, that's you. But when you're counseling a veteran or listening to them, you got to know when to laugh. You got to know what's funny, just the time and the place for it. You understand? Have you all heard the quote, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger? For veterans, that's not true. What doesn't kill them sometimes haunts them for the rest of their lives.
Thank you, Group 9.